Hey, are you the one who just emailed me and asked me how do I come up with all my ideas? Because here's the answer. If I had words to make a day for you, I'd sing you a morning golden and true. Men on the planet, because he does things a little different. And until I had to figure out how to articulate this, I would just say I think different. But now what I actually found out I actually do is when I design, like most people, they're designing with all five senses, but to hold all five senses together, you have to go from smell to touch to hear. You hold them all together with a story. Now stories, that takes you to another level. You have to understand stories. And so even to be a good designer, you have to understand story structure, a start, a middle, an end, an antagonist, a denouement, a moment of origin. All these things have to be part of your story, even when you're designing, period, anything, a coffee cup. So you have the origin story, you have your five senses, but when you talk about doing things different, you use the other four senses, or what I call the 9 senses of design. And obviously that's the sense of direction, sense of time, sense of balance, and sense of danger. We all have them, but we never use them when we design. And to be the #1 designer in any field of design, whether it's film or music or dance, you're thinking on all 9 of those levels, whether they apply each time, because not every story is a comedy, not every story is a horror film. The important thing is to beat the competition. So in a design world, a lot of times the antagonist, going back to the story, is the norm. You are beating the norm, the status quo. Well, we've always had ice cube trays like this. We've always had truck beds like this. We've always had restaurants like this. We've always had parties like this. We've always danced like this. The dubstep dance is just insanely awesome to me. I love it. I wish I could do it. So all you have to do in the Olympics, if you're running the 100-yard dash, is beat the competition by 1 second. In the world of design, all you have to do to take the lead is beat everybody with one feature, one insight, one innovation. And a lot of times it can happen by colliding worlds. So if your world base or your knowledge base is limited, and this is why I really encourage architects to study fashion, fashion designers to study music, music designers to study poetry, you can't collide worlds. And I'm talking literally about the Reese's peanut butter cups. Chocolate, peanut butter, collide the worlds, you got a whole new thing, and it's still the dominant candy, right? So to be the new dominant designer of, I don't know, pick something, leather bags. You need to collide worlds, you need to have your story, you need to design on all 9 senses. Kind of a roadside ramble here, but I just wanted to get these thoughts out of my head. So, not walking to the door, I'm driving to the door. Bye. Yeah, so that's how I do it. I got a little method to my madness. I don't actually consciously think about that. I just go through those steps naturally. Hopefully that was helpful. If you're designing anything, would like to collaborate, call me. You got my number. Bye.